Stratters, welcome back. I'm Binkabi, and this will be a deck tech with a legacy deck called Esper Landstill. So, during my long work weekends, I just ponder upon magic and cool decks that you might stumble upon. And I really like Standstill, and I really like Thopter, sort of the Meek combo. I like Brainstorm, Jace, Force of Wills. So I thought maybe you can build something that is not Tesseract, that includes Thopter Foundry, sort of the Meek. So the basic idea is to get a grip on the board, land a standstill, draw a bunch of extra cards, and if they decide that they don't want to crack it, you start bashing with Mishra's Factory and Fairy Conclaves and reuse lands with Crucible of Worlds like Wastelands, forcing them to do something into the standstill so you get to draw a lot of cards. So we can win with manlands, 2 Snapcasters, a Vendilion Click, Jace, and Thopter Sword of the Meek. So it's 3 angles. It's regular beatdown, it's combo beatdown, and Jace. For disruption we have Force of Wills, 2 counter spells, and 2 spell pierces. I do not like hand disruption when you're playing standstill. The good thing with this is that when they're forced to crack it, you get to draw a bunch of extra cards. Hopefully a count spell or a spell pierce. But if you draw, it doesn't matter if you draw 3 Thoughtseize, you can't use them. So that's why I'm going with the counter spells over hand disruption. For creature removal we have 4 Swords to Plowshares, pretty good removal. 3 Innocent Blood. I've been talking to a good friend of mine who won the Swedish championship in Legacy. I think it was last year. Yeah, I think so. And he said that Innocent Blood is horribly underplayed, so I thought, well, I might as well try it out. So that's the removals. We also have a one-off Vindicate and a one-off Toxic Deluge. I like Deluge a lot, and I like having access to catch-alls. That's basically it. And I'm running Vindicate over Council's Judgment for mana purposes. I don't want to be forced to go like Tundra, just so I can cast a Council's Judgment, so there's that. Other cards we have Brainstorms, of course, 2 Snapcasters. They're not fantastic in the deck, but they're still reasonable, so I think 2 is a good number. And of course the Crucible. I don't think you need to play it, but some games you're just gonna land this, trade off a Mishra's Factory, wasteland them, and just do it all again. 25 lands, because we are running so many spell lands, 3 wastelands, 4 Mishra's Factory, and a Fairy Conclave. And I also jammed an Academy Ruins in there. We have no way to search it up or anything, but it's still decent, I think, since we're running so few of the combo pieces. Now we can throw something out there and just have it be countered and reuse it later on when we need to. Then with the sideboard, I decided to go with something a little bit special here. I'm running 3 Enlightened Tutors in the sideboard. You could probably run them in the main board as well, but then you need more silver bullets. So while the main board is pretty straightforward, control-ish, nothing special really, the sideboard contains a lot of silver bullets like Cage and Rest in Peace for graveyard decks. We have a Python Needle to stop like sneak attack and Griselbrand and what have you. We also have Engineered Plague to be good against elves and goblins and merfolks and whatever. Got a Moat, some decks can't beat a Moat. Eidolon of Rhetoric, which is also an enchantment. Pretty good against some decks, and a Circle of Protection red against Burn and Goblins and whatever. And all of these cards are searchable with a Lighted Tutor, so if I'm gonna play against a graveyard deck, I have 2 cards instead of 5. But then I bring in 3 Lighted Tutors, so I actually have 5 cards. That opened up more possibilities with the sideboard, so instead of 4 Circle of Protections, I have 1, but in reality it's 4, and so on. So it's a pretty neat idea, I think, and we'll see if it works. Then I'm running the one of Caracas. It's just good. I mean, it could have been in the main probably, but it's not that great in the main, I don't think so. Still no way to search them up, but we have Brainstorms, we're drawing cards with Standstill, we have Jace, we have ways to find them. The second Deluge, also against creature decks like Elves. 2 Flusterstorms, I just love the card so much, and a Mindbreak Trap for the surprise punch. So that's basically it. Let's run it through some matches and see if we can win anything.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoy this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.